so much easier when things are going well, right? I mean, the team's winning. There's not a lot of issues. Sometimes it makes my show boring when a team's thriving, right? But my understanding was after practice earlier today, the coaching staff pulled the youngster aside and I think challenged him to see where can you be better. Yes, things going well right now, but is there room for improvement? I think the coaching staff sees that an opportunity to get a little bit more out of their youngster and see if they can try to move this win streak to maybe 6 games, because this team's humming right now. But I think if the youngster can maybe turn it up a little notch, they might be able to keep the good times going for an extended period. Meantime, when you look at some of the other issues going on around the league, Vegas was victorious the last time these two teams met. Colonel's last meeting against them saw him deliver a number of hits and takeaways. Hito's physicality forced a number of turnovers the last time he played them. Two dynamic stars, two fierce rivals. It's a grudge match, and it's next. The time for talk, the time for hype's over. It's time to drop the puck now.
Let's go.
The Canucks start with possession as we are now underway. Vancouver's got the puck against the boards. Vegas has it in their own zone. Moves it to Eichel. Gets a piece of it and will play on. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Well, Cheryl, I know there were a couple of key players you had your eye on going in for this one. Let's go pound for pound.
I'm looking at a couple of skaters out there tonight who can have an incredible influence on the outcome of the play, James. You know that it's not all the flash and dash, but the details to their game. So whoever's more detailed and can find a way to contribute, that's going to be the difference maker.
Blocked in front. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Here's a short pass to Pettersson.
Demko's been consistent all season long. I mean, his team's in the winning column. His save percentage is up, and he's a real reason why they have a chance in every game.
And down he goes as the puck goes free. Oh, what a stop with the blocker by Hill. Here's a blast, and that's blocked away. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. You can really sense the nervous energy here from the home fans here with this pressure. And it's picked up by the defense. Jabs the puck away. The Canucks take over on possession. From the right side, moves it up ahead. Whacks it into the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Savage. And they'll battle for that loose puck along the boards. Carlin Babe is standing by with another edition of Babe's Bites. What do you got for us?
Well, chew on this, James. This team's on a 5-game winning streak. The fans are loving it, but the coach, he's still making it a challenge for them to keep the streak going. Puck left 13 says, keep it rolling, boys. James?
Thanks very much, Colin. Play continues here. It's a fun one here in the building tonight. Vancouver's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. Moves the puck to the attacking area. And just like that, from out of nowhere, comes up with the puck. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Eichel. Oh, what a save in front.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
Hughes carries the puck in his own zone. Pass in front. Oh, what a chance, and that goes up target. Takes a bump, but still hangs on to the puck. Passes it over.
If you can put a couple of these shifts together, you have your opponent on their heels, but you have to find a way to convert and drive the net.
Oh, what a chance here. Here's a shot, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Vancouver's looking to break out of their own end. over to O'Connor. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Dropped him in the open ice.
Some players get into the game by physically engaging early. There's a fine line there, but that was executed perfectly.
Vancouver's got the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Over the line they come. Gets the puck in deep. Moves it quickly over to Hanifin. Stones picking up steam. Dishes it off. Oh, a clutch save.
Demko's dialed in and outstanding at anticipating the play here, James. He recognizes exactly where the greatest threat is on the ice, and it's a slot area. He gets to position and makes the save.
The Canucks get a hold of the puck in their own end. Pettersson's got it in the offensive zone. Feeds it on over to Theodore. Eichel's going to play it against the half wall. And that's a great heads-up play by Besser. And now he moves it quickly to Pettersson. Feeds the puck to Besser. Quick pass to DeBrusk. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Moves it to Savage. The Canucks grab possession with the puck. Into the attacking end. Here's a short pass to Besser. Oh, what a save he made on the one-timer. The Golden Knights have it against the wall. Picked up along the boards by Stone. Quick feed to Theodore. Now a quick pass to Savage.
Damn it.
The Canucks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Poked away by Pietrangelo. And that shot gets caught in
Playing
traffic.
some defense.
Picked up along the wall by DeBrusk. Soucy stick handling in his own zone. And now he moves it to Bluger. Taken along the wall by Soucy. Puck grabbed by Eichel. And it's kicked away. And that's just out of reach. Nice stick work to knock the puck loose. Moves it quickly over to Savage. Turns that one away. Passes it
Try
over
to
to
get it out of there.
Soucy. And now he tries to get it across to O'Connor. Fires it on net. Gets a glove on it. Wow, what a stop by Hill. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Still looking for our first goal. Nice job tying up his opponent. And that slides right out to center ice. Feeds it to Besser. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Quick pass to Pietrangelo. Eichel's into the offensive zone now on the attack.
I love that he's getting jabbed at, pushed, and he can't be taken off balance, James. That's because he's got that low center of gravity and core strength. He does get a shot off, but the goaltender makes a great read.
Here in the late goings of the period, the game is still scoreless. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Tosses it to Savage. Bank pass off the boards. Vegas on the attack.
Come on.
Vancouver's grabbed a hold of the puck. Directed over to Besser. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Hills opted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play is set to resume here. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards.
Oh, I'm
And
hurt.
it's a much-needed whistle for the injured player who's down on the ice. Penalty coming up here.
You're going to take a penalty. You might as well take your opponent with you as they both march to the box.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck
That
set
sucks.
to drop.
Well, 4-on-4 is similar to 3-on-3, there's more ice available. You can't just dump it in. You want to possess the puck and try and create numbers around the ice. That's 2-on-1s all over.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right here.
Savage is not going to be able to return to the game, James. I mean, that injury that he suffered earlier is going to keep him out. This is a tough loss for their team.
No, and you clearly kind of know where you stand from a coaching standpoint now, but that is a serious blow to the lineup here for the rest of the game. There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere. We're back with more in a moment. Vegas must be a little frustrated offensively. They've had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. And this one's in the books. Well, and just like that, that's 10 career shutouts.
How bad it is when I can return.
Really.
And that conversation coming up on Wednesday night. All right, let's bring it back here locally. And you look at this tough one that the squad couldn't keep the good times going. All good things come to an end, right? Yeah, the win streak finally over, and the youngster, you know, I think there was a challenge and sense from the coaching staff wanting to see a little more from him. Hey, look, this is not on the rookie here. I'm a fan of what I've seen to this point in the season, but it's a team game, and this team just, hey, I think they probably had a little bit of luck on their side during some of this win streak, but they ran out of luck, and they ran out of winning ways. We'll see if they can get back up off the horse, or get off the schneid, if you will, for a lackluster performance here as the win streak comes to an end. Meantime, you look over across in the other divisions. And obviously, look, it was a concern to see the kid have to leave this one early, but my understanding is that, you know, despite the loss, I think a real big silver lining and a big exhale collectively for the team is that he is going to be okay. It sounds like he'll be fine despite the loss, and I think you would gladly concede the 2 points to know that he's going to be okay long term. All right, we got to take a quick break, but we got a lot more to get to. Stay with us. Time to take a look at what happened around the league as we check in on some of the scores. The Canucks battled it out against the Golden Knights. Vancouver put up a shutout performance on the night. All right, lots of wild happenings on the ice tonight. Let's take a look at some of the scores of what went down. The Kraken played on the road against the Lightning. Tampa terrorized their opponents. Where have we heard that before? And they pick up the win. The Oilers were looking to steal 2 against the Capitals. Edmonton pulls this one out after finding the back of the net in overtime. The Rangers took to the ice to battle the Penguins. Pittsburgh took it in overtime and skate off into the night with the 2 points. Don't go anywhere. We've got much more here on the show. For that loose puck from on the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Moves it to Theodore. Hammers the shot. Oh, he just got enough of that to keep it out. It's the game within the game. It's pound for pound. Cheryl, take it away.
You know, it's interesting, James. When you're evaluating players, especially ones with a similar style, you can really tell who came into the game ready, who had done their preparation and was ready right from puck drop.
A chance! Kemper's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. On the one-timer. And his goaltender's not going to like that one as he scores, putting it into his own net. The Golden Knights quickly send a message that home sweet home is overrated. Cheryl.
It is in this case, and what a quick start for the away team. This is exactly what they wanted to do. They're up one with under a minute into the game, and wow, now the home team is chasing the game.
Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Huge steal in his own end. Vegas looks to attack. Battle along the wall. Vegas gains a hold of the puck against the boards. Kemper's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Vegas has been putting a lot of pucks on net early in this one, and they lead as a result. LA's got the win off that draw. Jeannot's got the puck through the neutral zone. Takes the pass. Here's a short pass to Stone. Moves the puck. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Back at the point, they set it up. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. The Kings win the draw. Handles the pass from the right side. Quick feed to Fiala. Turned aside with the glove by Hill. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We got a tie game. Kopitar's won the draw. Back to the blue line. Stick save, just got a piece of it with that one. Theodore's got the puck along the wing. Sends it over. Shot, and that goes off, pours off a body. Slides it over to Pietrangelo. Puck scooped up by Eichel. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. LA's got it along the wall. Here's a shot. Oh, what a save on the play. Savage has got it in the defensive zone. Skates to the crease, and that's broken up. Nice poke check inside the attacking zone. And he comes up big again.
Well, he has been under siege, and I'm loving his compete level. I mean, he's making consecutive saves one after another.
And look at this. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here. Los Angeles brings the puck in from center. Taken by Pietrangelo. And he slides it quickly to Stone. To his teammate. Shot! Oh, quick save. Play rolls on. Save made by the goalie. Looks to get the puck over to Jeannot. Los Angeles plays it against the boards. Turned aside with a glove. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Past the midway mark in this period. It's all tied up. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. Steps across the blue line. Forces the turnover. And that's deflected. Scooped up along the wall by Doughty. Grabs the puck. Vegas has it near the wall. Flicks it on net. Big time stop. Penalty coming up. There's the whistle, and here's the call. The Kings have been handed 2 for interference.
Guys, we've seen this power play struggle here, but we've also seen them working hard on their positioning in practice. It's the first power play of the game, and if they can capitalize here, it might just give them the momentum that they need. Let's see what happens.
Slides it diagonally to Stone. Great reach with the poke check. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Grabbed along the boards by Doughty. Feeds it over. Lets it fly. Denied by Kemper. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And he gets the job done. Big thumbs up clearing that one. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Vegas will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Answers the call with a big save. Barbashev's ready for the draw on this man advantage. Gets the puck over to Doughty. Dishes it to Anderson. Great pressure with the stick. And he lowers the boom there. And he takes the pass. Tries to get the puck to Doughty. Big stop by the goaltender right in front. Slides the puck over. Too many bodies in the way. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. And some good footwork to kick it away. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. Here he is on the backhand. And a great save. Pokes it away to stay on the attack. Oh, and it's another save on the play. Goes right to the crease. Great read with the stick. Picked up along the boards by Theodore. LA's got a hold of the puck now. And he gets a glove on it to keep it out there. In the final moments of this period, we are all tied up in this one. The Kings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Oh, what a beautiful glove save! Angles it over to Kopitar. The Kings pick up steam and are on the attack. And he turned that one aside. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. LA's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Moves it quickly over to Pietrangelo. Glove save. LA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And now he angles it across to Fiala. And that's off a stick. Works it across to Stone. Fires it. And he gets a chunk of that to keep it out.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice, is in the slot area. He's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Takes possession off the draw. And he moves it up to Eichel. Maintains control of the puck. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Quick pass to Savage. From off the wall and onto his stick. Quick pass across to Whitecloud. Big save.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Picked up along the wall by Moore. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Whitecloud. Moves it to Doughty. And he slides it quickly to Anderson. And that's broken up by Stone. Here's a short pass to Eichel. And makes the save. Scores! No, hang on. They're waving it off here just like that.
Yeah, no way this is going to count, James. This is definitely goaltender interference. Man, does he ever make this goal look easy, James? And it is tougher than it looks. Trust me. That puck is elevated. It's in the air. So your timing with your stick to be able to make contact and enough force to put that thing in the net, it ain't easy.
Well, that brings an end to period number 1. Still lots more action to go. Both teams will recharge and be back with more on-ice action in the second in no time. And we're about set to drop the puck here in period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Kemper's been fantastic in the game so far, James. I mean, he's the only reason his team is still in it.
Hammers it on net. Puck picked up by Kempe. And now it's over to Kopitar. Strong defensive effort. A little rock'em sock'em on the play. Oh, he gets leveled right over the boards into the opposition bench.
And the fans are all on their feet. They love to see this type of hits, but for the player who's launched into the laps of his opponent, his cheeks are a little red, James. He wants to get out of there.
Love it. Oh, look at this. He scores. It's in.
I absolutely love this goal, James. Where there's a will, there's a way, and it is a fight for possession. He's got the puck on his stick. He is shielding. He's very aware of where he's being jostled, and then he takes the shot and buries it. When you have natural strength and power, and then you compound it with the training of today's game, this is what you get. I mean, he is so powerful and strong. He's got great balance, good core strength. They try and jostle him off the puck, no chance, and he winds up with the goal.
The Golden Knights have shifted momentum after that equalizer.
They seem to be moving a lot better as well as executing with the puck, and that's something that is critical as they move through this game, and it's a reason why they got the equalizer.
And just got a piece of it to keep it out. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. We're still in the early stages of this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Kopitar's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. And now it's grabbed by Doughty. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Great save by Hill. Another stop by the goaltender. Takes a bump and loses control of the puck. And it's kicked away. Oh, he hit him and got all of it.
Oh, that's a tough one, James. You're along the boards. They don't have a lot of give. What that means, you're feeling it all.
And he's going to cover up the puck and get a whistle.
That's a great read by the goaltender to hold on, James. They were under siege in their own zone. Now they have an opportunity to reset, refocus, and get back on their horse.
Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Tries to feed it over to Eichel. And he takes the feed. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. The lane was plugged up and that shot's blocked. And it's a quick pass to Theodore. And that's turned aside by Kemper. Sends the pass over. 2-on-1, here we go. That shot is blocked. Great play there defensively. Quick feed to Theodore. And he takes the feed. The Kings gain possession in their own end. And now he moves it quickly to Fiala. Great use of the stick at center by Theodore. And he makes the easy save. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. The Kings gain control of the puck. And that one's turned away. Slides it across. What a steal in his own end. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Shot! Oh, how did he keep it out? What a block stop by Kemper. Quick feed to the Ferrier. Now a quick pass to Moore. Vegas takes hold of the puck. Quick pass to Pietrangelo. Vegas plays the puck along the boards. The Kings look to start the transition game. Moves it to Byfield. Trying to get back on the attack now. And that one's stopped. Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Here's a short pass to Eichel. Denies him!
Kemper's got great rebound control and just pushes that out of harm's way.
Quick feed to Hannafin. And he takes the dish. Here we go. Look at this. They're really applying the squeeze down on the offensive end. And they finally stop the pressure as they break out. Nice poke check. Scoops up the puck here. The Golden Knights cross the line and gain the zone. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. From the right side, they gain the zone. The Kings have it now. And he sends it across to Scandella. Into the offensive end now. Puts it on net. Denies him. He got all of it. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Los Angeles looks to get things going now with the puck.
Fiala's made an incredible play there, James. He stumbles in front of the net, but finds the puck and could have lost it, but manages to stay with it enough to get a shot off.
And he slides it quickly to Hannafin. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off the stick. Kempe's got it against the boards. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Slides the puck over to Whitecloud. Shot! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net. Coughs it up on the play. From one point man to another. LA's looking to break out. The Golden Knights get a hold of the puck along the boards. Slides it up to Deneau. Slides the puck across to Fogle. Takes it to the front. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
More than half the period has expired. We got a tie game. Los Angeles wins the offensive zone draw, and they'll start with the puck. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Passes it over. Great reach with the poke check by Roar. Shuts him down.
As a goaltender, you want to make yourself as big as possible, and that's exactly what he does right there and just takes away the net.
Oh, spectacular stop there. And the puck's kicked free. Slides it diagonally to Savage. Takes the feed. Can't get it to go. Receives the pass. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Puck grab by McNabb. Gaining momentum up along the side. Moves it quickly over to McNabb. Oh, and he skips into the line of fire and blocks that. Tries to the crease. Quick pass to Stone. Looking to set up offensively. Here's a centering pass. Picked off in front. Puck scooped up by Fiala. LA's got it in their own zone. Vegas has the puck. Slides the pass over to Savage. Here's a shot. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed that one.
Well, hockey is a game of inches, and a great shot just misses.
Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Vegas has possession of it now. Moves it to Savage. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. Los Angeles wins it at center. Here's a short pass to Kempe. Hangs on to the puck after taking a hit. Takes the feed at the back end. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. Misses! Point-to-point pass. Here's a chance in front. And that doesn't connect. Oh, look at this. Quick shot. Denies him with a save. Quick feed to Pietrangelo. Vegas is across the line and in the offensive zone. Here's a shot. That's gloved by Kemper. Second intermission approaching quickly here. Moves it quickly over to Pearson. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Welcome back to EA Sports. The final frame looms here as the officials set to drop the puck on period number 3. The next goal will be a critical one as we are still tied, getting underway here in the third. Comes up with the stop. Dishes it off. Puck leaves the zone on a bad pass, and they'll be forced to regroup. The Golden Knights will play it in their own end. Taken along the wall by Eichel. Vegas is across the blue line. Here's a chance. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net. He scores! Talk about staying with the play.
Well, it's all about being strong. You have to have that center of gravity, but you also have to have a lot of core strength to be able to ward off your opponent and shield the puck like he did. And as a result, it winds up in the back of the net. Well, he drives his way to the net and finishes it off with a goal, but it all starts when he's able to hold on to the puck. I mean, he's being jostled, he's being shoved, but he's having none of it, just exemplifying how strong he is. He's got that wide base, and he just pushes forward.
The Golden Knights have certainly subscribed to the quantity theory offensively tonight. They lead it and have been busier in the offensive zone. There's a firm collision. And batten down the hatches. Here we go.
Well, his teammate is injured, and he's stepping in to defend him. He didn't like it at all. Thinks it's dirty play.
And drops the hammer on that one.
Yeah, the clear winner as that final punch perfectly executed in a tough one on the other end. Over to the penalty box they go, James, and they'll get some much-needed rest. Well, it's going to be 5 minutes. They can get some water and relax.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago, but we still got a game to play. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Crosses the puck loose. Handles the pass. Takes the shot. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Hill. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Golden Knights are looking to build on this one-goal lead. Kopitar's won the draw and they're on the attack. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. The Golden Knights cross the blue line and are on the attack. We got a whistle offside to call. Officials getting ready to drop the puck. Puck possession so key in today's game. Vegas wins it from the neutral zone now. The Kings have it against the wall. Angles it over to Haig. Los Angeles has it in their own zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Feeds it over. Works it across to Stone. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. The Kings have it now. LA's got a hold of the puck. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. Battling for it along the boards. LA's got a hold of it along the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Eichel. Handles the puck. LA's got control of it now from their own end. Quick pass to Kopitar. Poked away by Whitecloud. Slides it across. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Turns it aside. Kemper's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Where he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident, controlled in the crease.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Golden Knights are giving their fans something to cheer about as they lead it 3-2. Takes the feed. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Moves into the slot. Fires it on net. Scores! And we are tied. New game here, partner.
It's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift, it's critical. Well, the goalie's dropping to the butterfly because he can't see the puck. I mean, they work on tracking exercises all the time.
Our broadcast crew catching a pretty passionate conversation with the coach and the kid here. Cheryl, what do you think's being said?
Well, if you're the rookie, you're liking this moment because you know you're going to be on the ice at a critical time. It's a tie game. Coach is sending a message. I want you to change the temperature here, kid. Go drive offense.
Both centers ready to take the draw here coming up. And off the draw center, they take control of the puck. Broken up in the neutral zone by Stone. Tried to make a move and the puck hops away.
Eichel's so difficult to stop in tight, and he's got magic hands, but unfortunately this time it doesn't go his way as he tries to get a little nifty. Sometimes simple is the best way to go.
And that goes off a player. Moves the puck to the Ferrier. Takes the feed from the left side. Slides it back to the blue line. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Nearing the midway mark of the period. We are all tied up in this one. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. Sends a pass over. Rocks him. Oh, great glove save. Where'd that come from? Los Angeles is taking possession off the draw on their own end. He got all of that one. Sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there.
Such an impressive save, James. I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Scooped up along the wall by Whitecloud. Moves it to Moore.
Oh, he missed him.
Well, I really like their game tonight. I mean, you always have to manage the ebbs and flows. When you grind away and you continue to trust the process, you get opportunity, and they converted on it. Well, coaches always say if you're not afraid to drive the net, good things will happen, but typically expect a shot to come. Not a beautiful pass when you got a defender right on you while you're shielding the puck. That's just a great play, a great drive, and a great pass to finish it off.
Here's a shot. Oh, he gets a blocker on it. What a stop by Hill. Vegas plays along the wing. Takes the pass. Rocked him right against the boards.
Well, he's up and along the wall, and there is no give, James, and that was just a thunderous hit.
Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Picked up along the boards by Scandella. Los Angeles players were saying earlier this morning that they wanted to create more offense. They have done just that, and they lead here in the third. Quick feed to Savage. Moves the puck. Picked up along the wall by Stone. And he takes the pass. Oh, what a stop with the paddle!
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Here's a short pass to Scandella. Los Angeles has it against the half wall. Hill's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Chicago's on the schedule next, and tickets still available for this one, so get them before they're gone. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Los Angeles has been the better team these last few minutes and could be poised to add to that one-goal lead. Vegas takes possession along the wall.
Petrangelo's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
Passes it over, and he shuts the door on that. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Knocked around, but keeps it going. Fantastic save! We've called it the game within the game. It's pound for pound. Cheryl, who's the winner in the matchup tonight?
Kopitar's had an excellent night, James. He's going to take home the award. Why? Because he's jumping off the page. How many times have we said his name? Because he's creative. Well, they certainly are. 3 in a row. They've got their opponents on their heels. It is a wave. You can feel it. The energy every single shift. They're getting it in.
Kempe's been brought down, and we're going to get a penalty here. Let's see what the official makes for the final decision. Savage is going off to the box for 2 minutes. Well, this gives us our first chance to take a look at the team's power play unit.
They haven't scored on their power play yet. They've earned this opportunity. They'll get another look at it, look for different adjustments to be made.
And a great job by the shorthanded unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Although they're still trailing, this game is now within reach with that effective kill. That gives life to the entire bench.
Hammers him into the boards. Vegas has it near the wall. And the puck's booted away. And he passes it up ahead to Eichel. From the right side and up the middle. And that's pushed away by Scandella. And the puck skips off the glove. Pushes it across to Chanot. Nice zone entry on the left side. Oh, smart heads-up play to poke that one away. And he's bowled over to the ice and loses the puck. Moves the puck down low. And he slides it quickly to Spence. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Moves the puck to Savage. Into the offensive zone. Slides the puck down low. Handles it along the blue line. Lets it fly. And he stops that cannon there. Wow. Great reach with the poke check. Sends it over to Stone. And a poke check knocks the puck away. Taken along the wall by Spence. And it's a quick pass to Chanot. Shot! And that goes off a player in front. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Grabbed along the boards by Whitecloud. Vegas moves ahead with the puck. Here's a shot! What a save by Kemper! Coughs up possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Kempe. Oh, textbook poke check to turn that over. Comes to an end.
James, I always felt like...
To the net. That's where the offense is generated. To the phones we go. We head to Burlington. Brendo, how are you?
Hey, you know what? I think the rookie had a really great game. I just feel like the vets need to help him out a little bit. I mean, they've been through it before, you know?
Well, and you know what? And it's hard to expect a night-in, night-out performance from the rookie like he has shown us for the most part this season. But, yeah, I think, you know what, at some point the veterans need to step up, and we've been waiting for that all year.
Yeah, it's not on him. It's not on him. It's on them to lead.
No, and still noticeable without the puck. Made a couple of nice plays defensively as well. All right, back to line 3 we go. Great night to be on the couch. Okay, everybody, let's take a quick look at some of the final scores around the league tonight. The Canucks were on the road up against the Kings. Vancouver takes this one in a tightly contested affair and the bragging rights to go with it. The Jets took on the Senators. Winnipeg put on a show defensively. They give up nothing in the shutout win. The Devils were in tough with the Avalanche. Colorado turns it up when they needed to in the extra frame and skate away with the win. We are as cool as ice, and we are bringing you many more stories from the NHL. We're doing it next.
Mm-hmm.